Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello teacher, hello students. Welcome to today's lesson. Today we begin a new unit on measurement. In this unit, you will build on what you have previously learned about calculating the surface area and volume of solid figures such as cubes and cylinders. You will also study how to find the surface area and volume of composed solids. You will learn basic facts about frustum of cones and pyramids. In today's lesson, we will concentrate on calculating the surface area and volume of cylinders and prisms. If you are ready, students, let us begin. We will start our lesson by reviewing how geometrical figures become solid figures. In this diagram, we can see how a three-dimensional figure is built. E2 and E1 are parallel planes. There is a line L intersecting both planes and a region on each plane, R and R1, which correspond to one another. If we were to draw parallel lines connecting these two regions, we would have a cylinder. For this cylinder, the region R is called the base, and R1 is called the upper base. The line L is called its directrix, and the perpendicular distance between the two planes is called the altitude. If the directrix is perpendicular to the planes, then this is called a right cylinder. Otherwise, it is called an oblique cylinder. The shape of the base of the cylinder determines its name. In this figure, the base is circular. So, what we have is a right circular cylinder. Throughout this lesson, students, when we use the term cylinder, we will consider it to be a circular cylinder. The area around the sides of the cylinder is called its lateral surface. If we were to add together the lateral surface and the basis, we would get the cylinder's total surface. Students, you already know that the equation for finding the area of a circle is pi r squared. How will this help us to calculate the area of a right circular cylinder? First, we find the lateral surface area, or A sub L. This is the product of the circumference of the base and altitude given as h of the cylinder. We use this equation. Area equals 2 times pi times r times h, where r is the radius of the base of the cylinder. To find the total surface area, we must add the area of the upper and lower base to the lateral surface area. This is where our equation for finding the area of a circle comes into play. The equation for total area, or A sub t, is 2 times pi times radius times height plus 2 times pi times radius squared. Using algebraic rules, we can simplify this equation to 2 pi r times height plus radius. Finding the volume of the cylinder is much easier by comparison. The equation for volume is the area of the base times the altitude. Okay, students, I think you are ready to put these equations into practice. Please take a sheet of paper and copy down the formulas and these dimensions. A right circular cylinder has an altitude of 10 centimeters and a radius of 2 centimeters. Find the total surface area and the volume. You may begin now, students.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, everyone. Please compare your answers to these. The total surface area of the cylinder is 48 pi centimeters squared. The volume is 40 pi centimeters cubed. Great job! If you had any trouble with these questions, please ask teacher to look over your work after the lesson. Students, earlier you learned that the shape of the base of a cylinder determines its name. If the base is a polygonal shape, the cylinder is called a prism. If the base is a triangle, the cylinder is called a triangular prism. If the base is a square, then it is called a square prism. A cube is a square right prism whose altitude is equal to the length of the edge of the base. Finding the area and volume of prisms is a similar process to the one you just learned for circular cylinders. You already know that area is found by multiplying base times height. For our three-dimensional prisms, we simply add a few steps to this equation. First, we must find the area of the lateral surface. To find the area of the lateral surface, we use the perimeter for the base and the altitude for the height. For our total surface area, we add this number to twice the area of the base, 1 for the top and 1 for the bottom. Our formula for finding lateral surface area is A sub L equals perimeter times height. Total surface area, A sub T, equals 2 times the area of the base plus A sub L. The formula for volume is the same as it was for the circular cylinder. Volume is equal to the area of the base times height. Students, please find the lateral surface area of this triangular prism.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again, students. That was not too difficult, was it? Our lateral surface area is equal to perimeter times height. So, our answer is 500 units squared. Students, you did an excellent job in your review of calculating the surface area and volume of prisms and cylinders. In our next lesson, you will learn how to perform these calculations on pyramids, cones, and spheres. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.